open studio of Calvin Nye Comics. I'm working on a page for Joe Hero, and if you feel free to like want to jump in and say hi and everything like that, feel free to just do so. And yeah, I'm actually on the new page right now. So if you're interested in just like chime in, saying hello and all this stuff, feel free to do so. I actually improved the new layout. As you see all down here is you could actually see like a few little like running through like running through little effects and make it a little bit more engaging and all that stuff. But what I also added was another set of like I also figured out how to get the music more laid out and put in there, so you guys could actually hear like different stuff and more music and everything else like that. So oh, so you're able to hear like the music like you saw earlier. So feel free to say hi and don't be a stranger. And let's all enjoy your stuff and feel free to ask me any questions if you like. All right, time to get started. And yeah, um, my fortunate side of this thing is I could actually listen to my own music without actually without claiming copyright issue situation here too. So if you guys want to like chat with me, I'll get an announcement on my little window thing that's right down there. They'll actually shout out and say hi and everything like that. Um, and yeah, so let's get start. I'm just gonna get started right now and just like tell me, and we'll just like keep on chatting until we get everything right. Testing 1 2 3. Audio checks. Actually, it sounds like everything's doing really well right now, so if you feel like want to say hi or anything like that, feel free to do so. Hey, buddy, how you doing today? How's everything going on with your time? Have you been seeing my new little updates that I've been putting on here? Yeah, I had some time. I had some early time to work with, so I'm just taking that opportunity to just like work on my work on my stuff early and just like maybe have an early night's sleep for myself. Usually the other times would be like working like would be like starting up at like late nights and everything like that. So what are you up to? Oh, cool. Anything exciting happening on RuneScape? Oh, cool. That sounds like a fun and eventful raid or runescaping event. Oh, nice. Yeah, so far for me, I just been trying to get like I just been working so far only on the little bit on the weekday and just been like dealing with my family situation, but everything else been doing pretty good with me. And other than that, I just been like trying out some, and other than that, just been having to deal with my dad's um social work case, which has been like been a little bit of a hassle. And but other than that, things are doing good. Just been doing a lot of stuff here and there, and just keeping my just we just have this disabled kid that we were working with, and he's been a little bit of a hassle. But I've been able to like throw in some time to like draw my comic books and everything else like that. And other than that, just been like just working on a whole lot of stuff here and there, making sure everyone's doing well. And yeah. So what are some of the things that you've been kind of like looking at stream wise? Oh, that's cool. Anything exciting going on with the Twitch lifestyle that that I should probably know about? Just more kind of keeping myself updated with all the current events and everything like that. It's actually the first time I actually got my setup a little bit much better than earlier. Um, because now I can actually hear what you're saying and actually have a little bit of music going on. And the music that you're listening to right now is not the same music is not the same music, so it's actually pretty quiet around here. And so like I just been like working my butt off on how to make this whole stream thing look a lot better than before. Nothing really happening. That's a shame. So how do you like the new layout comparing to what were you seeing before? completely new. Ideally, like once I was actually thinking a little bit more like adding like a little bit of like a little a few extra illustrations and just like a few little like random things like baby sharks or whatever, just for the fun of it. But no, the background was never moving before. It was actually just like it was just a stale gray background that I just added in there. I added some new pictures up up on that corner over there, and one down there as well. So just decided to give, yeah. So I'm just giving myself a I'm just trying like new things and different ideas and all that fun stuff. The only thing I should probably figure out how to do is I should probably figure out how to get myself a better camera. Because like I don't know if it's just me or it's just like I just don't think I'm not giving you guys a clear outlook on like how the camera looks. So, you know, you'll be able to see all my little mistakes and drawings and everything like that. What about you? Have you been streaming anything like of any of your work or anything like that, or you just been kind of like browsing mostly? Oh no, I was just curious if you were like have you been like browsing or doing your own Twitch theme or whatever, kind of getting your popularity out. And I was just curious of like what were you doing, you know, since you seem to be my my most biggest fan at the moment. What have you been doing? What have you been doing? Are you doing any new like have you been streaming any of your own work or your own content? Ah, all right. I'm just kind of curious. I mean, I always keep hearing like people usually stream their own stuff and just like do their own own project while watching other people. I do got mail. What did I get? So yeah, but if you're bored or just like feel like asking me anything, feel free to do so. I'll be mostly focusing on like drawing my own stuff and making sure it actually looks good. What kind of things are you also into besides besides video games? Like as in another video, or like or just like are they going to be like a Marvel Universe type thing, or how they're doing that? So how are they going to do that? Are they going to do like the animated feature, or are they just going to do like a um, or is it going to be like a Disney oriented film, or is it going to be like a Marvel type thing? Like, are they going to do like Spider Verse style, or is it going to be like more Pixar-y? Wow, live action, that'd be pretty interesting. Wonder how they're going to do the inflatable one, uh, BMO or something like that, the big inflatable one. I think it'd be kind of funny if it was actually just like a if he was actually just an animatronic thing that just like inflates and have like little arms that move. Just like but it wouldn't be like CGI or anything. It would actually be like a realistic type of thing, like those inflatable like wavy arm things as a character. I think that might be pretty amusing. Have you heard about the new? Have you saw the trailers for the new Mortal Kombat? What do you think of that? How do you know if he's cold? I'm just asking. Wow. I'm gonna have to be right back. Um, hope you enjoy my commercial. Hope you enjoy my little commercial break. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Hope everything's been going well with you guys. Here's the funny thing about. Here's actually the funny thing about that. Apparently, like the original story, like Jax only just like adopted the whole muscular arm. He never actually had his arms broken off in the original NK. But in this one, they just like decided to make it a little bit more brutal and have him like have his arm ripped off. I think it's just something they like to keep into the new stories and make it a little bit more unique. Because like all their adaptations have now been like talking about like, oh, his arms have been ripped off ever since. But I like that. I do like the new rendition of these arms where they're like more mechanical and big and like clunky and all that type of stuff. Give it like give it like that big machinery type of stuff. I mean, there are some original versions of like what Jax looked like back then. I mean, this is what he looked like in the Annihilation movie. I just don't think they would be able to pull off his original his original just simple line type thing. Let's see. Wonder where is the original like one? Yeah, this is what he originally looked like. Yeah, here's an article that actually shows like his old school version, like what he looked like back then. So feel free to take a look at that if you can. Because there's like a bunch of them that has like different version and everything like that. Hi, Satan. Very interesting. Very interesting to see you here. Unfortunately, no. No, I wouldn't be related to. I wouldn't be related to Satan, unfortunately. Oh, I guess you can't see the. I guess you can't see the original the original thing. Give me one sec. Let me see if I can just like type it in here instead. Let me see if I can actually show you an original image of him. Yeah, here, let me show you if I can do that. See if you could actually... Yeah, if you want to see like some of the original artwork right there, that's what he originally looks like. Ah,
But no, as somebody was mentioning earlier, I am not related to Bill Nye the Science Guy, unfortunately. So, but it would be actually pretty cool if I was actually related to him. But you know, can't have everything you like in life, right? But anyway, if I probably will mention this earlier. If you're interested in actually reading any of my books or anything like that, go down to the link down below, and feel free to just tell me what you think about it and all that other fun stuff. I had someone actually bought a book earlier, which was actually pretty cool, but I haven't heard anything like what he thought about it or anything like that. I'm pretty sure he likes it. I mean, Alright, good night, Garfield. So, thank you for coming in again, and I hope to hear from you soon. Living dead girl, dance on me, take it to me, tears Something living dead girl. How are you doing today? Feel free to say hi and hope everything's going well with you. Feel free to ask me any questions and all that stuff and all that good stuff. And if you want to check out all my other artwork and everything, go down to the website down below. Or if you want to buy a comic book and everything else like that. Time to change the camera angle. Oops. Oh, hey. Long time to see. How you doing? Were you able to... So, you liked the first issue. Cool, thank you. I just been keeping myself busy. I just had to finish up a... I had to finish up a few other assignments for my family and everything, but everything's all good here. And, yeah. Oh, I figure out the situation with your whole what were things, why weren't you getting to the Dropbox thing? It was because when you were okay, cool. But just to let you know, like one little detail about like when you buy the book, make sure you actually click on the when you go on your receipt. Make sure when you finish it, go click on go back to merchant, and it'll automatically take you to the download page because because originally you didn't do that earlier. And so, like when you said the purchase was complete, it'll tell you to go back to merchant, and all those files will automatically take you to that download file to just download the book. Just give me a heads up there and making sure that you got that because like I was so worried that I might have messed that up earlier or something like that. But it didn't seem like to be a big problem now. Yeah. So what games have you been playing lately? Oh, cool. Send me link to it. I'd like to check it out. If you don't mind me, I'll be interested in actually like showing my public view on it. Oh, cool. Well, well, let me know when you let me know if you were interested in like reviewing the work or showing off the work or anything like that. I'd be very interested in like seeing what it is. Maybe I could probably throw you some good tips or whatever. I mean, you see how what I do, what I've been doing. What do you think of the work thus far? This is page 10 of the of Joe Hero issue 5, and I'm just kind of like I'm just kind of like putting my time to like work on this page and get like and get this all laid out. I finish up the other two pages that I was working on for this section, and I'm debating whether if I should actually do this half of the book in ink and then send it to my colorist, or to send it down to or just send it down to my or just finish up all the pages at once and then ink them all at once and then just send them in a big chunk. Well, I basically, hmm, give me a little bit more elaboration on that question. Um, no, there's a couple rules I try to go with. There'll be a few open pages, but then a few closed ones at the same times. Um, I try to follow like what can be bleed and what can be and what's not. Um, basically each picture has like its form of elaboration. Like for this one right here, um, if I could pull back on this one for a second, I'll show you a little better example. Okay, now for me, I'm just like doing a little bit creativity and artistic licensing with this one. I'm making this one sort of like looking more like a building in this one. So you see like the top of it right here, and then as you go down, it's sort of like the bottom half of bottom half of the building. Um, there's a few rules I try to go with. Don't make them too crazy or too elaborate. Like here's an example of what my boss has been giving me for work. Like he made some small ones like this, and they go to like really easy like super layout. Like if you try to do like one, I try to like prepare and get everything all set up first, and before I even go to like getting the page ready. I mean, if I don't do that, I'm just wasting my time. I hope that actually helps you out with that question. I mean, it's sort of like every artist has their own views on type of stuff, and I just been work on the idea that you need a rigid form of rules to make sure that your art actually looks good, or else it'll just wouldn't work out. Yeah, and so for me, whenever I do my comic books, I make sure the script and story is all done first before I do anything illustration wise, or else or else I or else I'll just like completely mess it up. And there has been times where I literally like change up a whole entire story because I didn't like how the original one went. And so like the worst case scenario, like you get like this idea and then you change it up on yourself, thinking like, oh, this will be so much better, but then you realize the spacing and everything doesn't work out. Like for example, like right here, I have enough space in here to put in a word balloon, and more under here. So there's already like prep areas of like her saying her theme, and a few little spaces right here to add like some wording and everything like that. And so like they could all fit, and there could be like more, and there's like more space for like making buildings, and depending on like the word balloon, it'll actually tell me how much I need to work on it. But I still do my full pages to make them look good, because there'll be like the worst case scenario is I draw something really elaborate and beautiful, and then it get covered up by word balloons. and it would be just a big tragedy. You know, you want to get that giant diamond shape in there, and then you put a giant word balloon on it. You just wasted like a whole bunch of hours just making that book, making that illustration. And so those are like some of the examples that I kind of learned just like from getting my ass kicked by my boss. I mean, you could do it whatever way you want. I mean, basically, my advice for making a comic book is could be no different from anyone else. I mean, you talk to any other person about like making comic books and everything, they'll give you like something completely different. And I'm not gonna say their way is wrong, unless you like. I mean, it's more of like you have to follow your gut on like what is right, what is wrong, and what you can do about it. And that's what I love about it. Okay, very cool. I mean, that also very helps out. Like in story wise, that tells your people like what is going on in your world. I mean, sometimes even just the beginning of the story is literally just world building and just talking about what is going on. Yeah, and so and so for me, I literally just talked about like the whole origin of like Joe Hero being born, and then just like kind of like snip in like little bits of the story to kind of like give you. You don't need the whole entire story to explain what happened, but you have enough of the information to really like get the idea. Thank you. I mean, it's just like I mean, in the next issue, he's more me interacting with his dad and everything like that. The thing I try to do with like making Joe hero in his thing is like I don't let him. I don't want this one to be like he has to figure out everything himself and he has no one else to talk to. In this one, it's more of like he has a support group and people helping him out, and that's an important factor for me and the important factor for me when I was growing up is making sure that I have a good support group to talk to me about like sorry, whatever I was doing wrong or something that's they say inappropriate, I get an idea that people tell me that I'm making sure I'm doing the right thing. But yeah, I'm glad that you're liking the book. It's been a while since I actually had like a fan or basically like a another Joe Schmo just like tell me what they think of the book. Thanks. Mm. So, Hoogland, what's been going on with you, man? Anything exciting? Been playing any new games lately? Oh, that's cool. You're not even into Fortnite? Well, I kind of imagine it never really had a heart anyway. It kind of steals like everything else and make it into and put it into the game. I mean, it wasn't really an original game to go with, but they just added a shit ton of stuff to it. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really played it myself, but at the same time, it's like I never really bothered to really got into it. It's like if you ever like seen someone like play PUBG and all that stuff, it seems like one of those super overrated games. I mean, I would like to play them, but it just like at the same time, it just like there's no real joy with it unless you have like a group of friends who's willing to do it, you know? And I think other than the my other usual annoying announcement, if you like what you see, go down to the website, or if you just want to like just donate and just like help me get my comic books published, I'm gonna try to do like a little like pledging thing or whatever, and just like get my artwork out that way too. hmm And so like if anyone is interested in like maybe donating like a few dollars, you'll get a little rocket. You'll get a little like a rock intro just saying like you help out pledge. And I think I'll put like a number a donation bar somewhere on here just like tell people that good things happen. It was like maybe thinking of doing a donation bar and just like have people like pledge to like get the next books out. I had a Kickstarter doing it, but it didn't really pan out. Yeah, all right. Are you going to donate to me? I mean, I don't want to be like one of those. I don't want to be one of those like Twitch girls being all like, if you don't have $5, you shouldn't be wasting your time with watching other people watching girls stream. You should be, if you don't have money, then maybe you should go get a job so you could actually purchase your time. I don't want to expect you to waste your time with me. I don't know which Twitch streamer actually said that, but it just like I lost my shit when there's people like that. Or you spending so much time on my stream just like and not spending $1. Not spending $1. It's just $1. It's not like it's like you could use that time to be eating and going out and doing stuff. I hear ya. That's cool. Thank you for getting the book. I actually really do appreciate that. I was just acting out. I was just getting out my diva stream out of the way. My twitch out of it. So if you want to get to know about me personally, feel free to ask me any questions. I'm kind of quiet in these type of things. I literally just figure out how to add music to my stream. So yeah, I mean, I could literally just like do this and just get like more people just like listen to the music more. Oh, cool. Were you able to make your script and get that all set up? Sweet. Looks like you're my drawing buddy. Let's make sure we can always motivate each other to keep going and all that other fun stuff. Are you going to do any conventions when they open up? Actually, I forgot. Huli, where are you from? Are you in States or like or just out or out somewhere else? Right. You're the gamer one. Actually, I always thought it would be pretty cool to do a video game, but I don't know how to do the concept right. Like, what kind of games are you usually building? I do have a Discord. Here, let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find my Discord, or just. Yeah, okay. I mean, I just usually do this for the private streaming and all this stuff, but I don't know how to. I haven't figured out how to set up Discord on the Twitch stream and all that stuff. If you're tired of just typing up. I mean, at the moment, I'm trying to figure out how to get Discord connect. I haven't even figured out how to get Discord connected to my stream, so maybe that will be something I will figure out how to get set up. But I'll just keep that on the side. If I'm like interrupting you, don't bother. I mean, you could always keep typing with me, but don't feel like you're obligated to like answer everything I have to say. I'm just right now looking for my third. I'm just looking for my third person on Twitch, and I could actually hit one of my goals is actually have 3 viewers. Thanks. Oh, son of a bitch, I got my third person. Hey there, how are you doing today? Thank you for coming to my stream. It's really awesome that you're actually here. Bitchin', really? Ah, super jealous. Is it literally because... Oh, awesome. Is it because of, like, you actually drawing, or is it because of, like, building the video games? I kind of figured this because of the gaming. I mean, for me, just like looking around, I think it's not. That seems to be it. That seems to be the meal ticket right there. I mean, for me, it's like I just try to like do my best in what I do, and just like just get some drawing in. I might as well focus on actually learning how to talk and maybe jot down ideas for stories and everything like that. Of course, I'm also listening to Spotify on my own time, so if you're listening to the music I have right now, which is super boring, but this stuff I'm having is like super good right now. You mean come into your guild? Huh. Okay. Is this your okay. So like is it somewhat like a oh, okay, so it is like new, but it's also at the same time it's like the same thing that you have at your others at your thing whatever. It's like it's basically Discord but just different. Okay. I actually just downloaded it right now. Let's hope it doesn't mess up my system. Let me see. I guess it doesn't show up the same way as like as Discord or anything like that. Okay. Maybe I'll steal some of your people there too. It's like to show off my just to share my Twitch thing. Let's see. Now, is anyone streaming right now? Let's see. Oh, cool. Cool, cool. Now let's see. Let's see. Anyone actually talking on here, or is it just kind of quiet? And they got some nice looking people here. Just kind of browsing around and see who's what. Um, huh. I mean the player chat player thing. I'm just kind of looking around and seeing where everything is. I'm on the art talk right now, so I see you on there. Okay, I see. Join lobby. Okay, I think I'm in. Oh, cool. So this is just another way for us to chat and everything. So yeah, forgive me if I actually kidnap any of your people and everything like that. Yeah. hmm hmm Okay, cool. Oh, cool. So like, how long you been doing comic books? I hear you. Did you make any other video games lately, or like, I heard? I mean, I was recently talking to you earlier about that same thing. Oh, yeah, cool. Well, if you ever want an idea, I'm open to share some. Yeah. I hear you. Have you ever like thought of getting? Have you ever like? So like, how do you do yours? Have you made a script yet? I read the synopsis. I mean, that's not exactly a script. I'm talking about like a full-fledged like 20 or 30 page like script setup. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Although that is going to be a very challenging way to doing it. Like just from just from one artist to another, I think it'd be very beneficial to get that script out of there and just get it like ready, so you have every preparation for anything that needs to change. Yeah, I mean, I had met people who like done synopsis and have like and just like completely mess up their story because they haven't fought because they found something that's probably much more interesting, or just like lose their interest because it's just like it is all done in like very little thought process to go with it, you know? Yeah. Ooh, okay. Interesting. You don't have the old you don't have the old school art set, you know? I mean, if that what are you trying to say? Oh, no, that makes perfect sense. I mean, it is a very much of a big challenge and everything like that. Actually, hold on a sec. Are you on Discord? Are you on like Discord on OBS at all? How do you like add the Discord's audio to the stream? Or I think I could just like literally. Oh wait, this is actually. I still just have it as browser, not the app. So maybe I could just like get your conversation on here while just keeping the. Well, just keep the screen quiet. One sec. I think I got it. Yeah. Hold on a second. I know what to do. Hopefully this doesn't drop my. Just hopefully this thing doesn't drop my file. There has actually been time where there's actually been a couple times where it just like completely dropped because of it. Okay. Boop boop. Okay. So try say something. Hold on a second. Okay, now it's just loading up. Um, Let me see. Where am I? Try it one more time. Um, oh wait, no. Okay, let's just take that out of there. Oh well. Oh, wonder who's inviting me this time. Let's see. Oh shoot! Now I shouldn't have deleted that. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm totally rebel on this type of stuff. I don't exactly like keep with like any set schedule, you know? Uh-huh. Uh, uh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah, that's a bummer right now. I'm trying to like see if I could actually add the audio, but I am having no luck with that right now, so that's a bummer. Audio output catcher. Yeah, I don't have like any devices that does audio output. It's like I said, I'm like completely new to it, so I just need to figure out how to get it right. So I'm sort of like I'm still in the early working stages of trying to figure out how all these things work. That's a problem. Yeah, but the only I don't really have a professional microphone that just like would just speak it out loud, you know. Hmm. I'll probably get one a little bit later. Hmm. I hear you. I mean, I literally just started to figure out how to do like the animation the animation lighting on my area just by remembering how to do it on Photoshop. I mean, did you saw you saw my new layout, right? Hmm? You didn't notice it? I'm sorry? Yeah, I mean, originally it was just just black, it was just a gray background, but now I actually have like a little striped line just like kind of running through it, just like give it more interactivity. Yeah, and I also added like actual music to it. So if anyone wants to just like hear some audio and just like a little bit of rock and roll while I'm listening and all that stuff, it's just kind of like to fill up the space, fill up the quiet void. Hmm. So what kind of game are you like trying to make? Hmm. Oh, cool. Well, if you're ever interested in doing a game concept, I have a great idea that I really want to try out, but I have no clue about how to make games. Hmm. Oh yeah, I mean it is very difficult, but you think you might try to take the idea just for yourself. Hmm. Hmm. Well, do you ever want to hear? You want to hear what it is? Okay. Um, think of Groundhog's Day, but basically just think of Groundhog's Day. I mean, that's pretty much the whole game right there. Yep. There's a couple of stories inside the game that you could do like random missions, but you can never finish. But there's like too many of them that you can never finish. So but like but each day will always be like have that same routine thing, but you could always change it to anything else. And the gamble is to whether if this mission will actually give you the ending or not. And the ending's always random. So if you ever have like one of those, you actually want to finish up the game, or just like get like some cool mission to get that girl or whatever named Sally. That'll be like one mission, but it won't restart. But it won't like end there. It might restart the whole game over, and then you can try to do this other mission here, and then restart the game over. And it doesn't. And the ending sequence is completely random. So so you have like if you ever like go on the killing spree like, you find a gun somewhere and just shoot everyone down. You actually have the opportunity to actually get the bad ending because it restarts randomly. Yeah, so just like so you won't know like exactly how the game ends. Like you could it's like it's like literally gambling. You could put like you could literally have like one game where it takes like 60 days and while another one will just take only 2. And just it's an idea. I mean, I know there's going to be more to it. Like I think you got the whole shoot 'em up setup, but I just don't know how to do like any design stuff. But I can get an idea for stories and everything like that. And like I said, don't steal it. I record. I mean, I've already recorded all this stuff. So what do you think? Just that concept by itself. Jokingly, I was going to call it Murray because hmm And like the other little gag to it is like he's actually the person that gives you the time travel trick. Like he shakes your hand saying, "Hi, I'm Bill. I'm going to give you this superpower, this cool power, and this is your responsibility." And you never see him again. Hmm. And it's like that's just the whole thing right there. It's like you're basically in your own time loop. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. I hear you. I mean, I've seen people do that. It is a very messy way to do it because the worst case scenario, like you'll find like a better idea to make the story layout, and then you have to like redo the whole story again and again. So that's just as one tip for one artist to another. Just always have a solid script, or else it'll have a weak story. Do do illus- yeah, you can still do illustrations like concept art and like all that stuff, but just don't put it on don't get it to publishing format unless you're completely on confident on like where it stands. Yeah, because yeah, there's like times where I actually have my script and I want to change up something because of how it's laid out. Just like whenever you like make your whenever you make any like make any storyline, like the best thing to do is make sure you have a solid message to it. A lot of my stories follow one area that anyone can do anything regardless of their disability. And that's usually the core message to like my whole story. And I can make like episodes and like talk about further that, but that's just the main part of making your character. What's his main thing in life that he wants to change in the world. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm actually going to call it. It's almost like, I mean, I'm still going to do like maybe a few more minutes of streaming, like, on that, but I'm just going to take it off this thing because I don't want to like have people think I'm just going to like talk to someone who doesn't hear anything like that. Yeah. Well, hey, it's great to chat with you. Drop by and say hello and get my views up. All right, take care. All right, take care. Whoa, what's your name again? What's your real name? Or is it just Ralph? All right. All right. Well, take care, Ralph. All right. Bye. I was talking to Don Hooley, and he's actually a pretty cool guy. Sorry, I wasn't able to get you in the conversation with us, but you know. And so I'm just like I'm just trying to like get to know people more. Actually, you know what? No, gotta keep going. I did his hair a little bit too curly. Ah, damn it. Ah, that's not working out. Hold on a second. I could get that right. God, it's so hard to just get a simple like a angle spray angle look on there. Okay, now I think it's about time to call it a day. Hey everybody, thank you very much for watching my stream. I hope you guys have a great time, and yeah, I'll talk to you later. And thank you for what. And again, thank you for watching my stream. I know this is actually the longest one I actually did in a long time. So, but feel free to come by and just say hi, and I'll try to chatting with you as much as I can. All right, take care. Bye.